Apple is very proud to be hosting Super Mario Run, currently only available for iOS. But did they make a mistake? Because a lot of people have been complaining about Super Mario Run. It's not what people thought it would be or thought it should be even. It seems to have taken pieces of the free-to-play or pay-to-play models that were not necessarily the good parts of them. For instance, if you haven't played, you can download it. It's not made clear that the full version of the game costs $9.99, and you do get the first 3 levels for free. And then there's a very confusing ticket-based Toad Rally system, which people didn't like either. Many are saying they thought it was an endless runner, kind of like Temple Run. It is not. There is an end. It's a little bit different, to say the least, and some are calling it a misfire and a lost opportunity for Nintendo to appeal to a wider market, albeit Nintendo hasn't necessarily made moves in the past that were intended for everyone or for the wide market in general. What do you think of this?
Honestly, I've said in the past that I feel Nintendo should have gotten into the mobile market maybe 5 to 8 years ago, right around the time that the Wii U launched and was not doing well, because they have this idea that they want accessible games for a wide audience, but they wanted people to pay $60 for them. On the mobile apps, people
$60 in a mobile app?
No,
I mean,
I'm sorry, that was confusing.
Are you kidding me?
People they were putting out these casual games like Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, those kind of games for $60
at the AAA price.
Yeah, at a AAA price, but with a casual feel to it. So they should have been getting into mobile gaming, and they should have ironed all of these issues out. Maybe a decade ago, I want to say. This game, like, a lot of people are having fun with it. And to be honest with you, I think it was a better idea for them to have that one-time purchase, which is admittedly very high for a mobile app, of $10, rather than microtransactions.
I would have been okay with the ad-supported model, I suppose, or I mean, when you look at free-to-play mobile games, a lot of them involve, waiting for your tokens or whatever to refill over time, which can be annoying. Though it seems like they've picked pieces from free-to-play mobile games and just not pieces that people like or find at least worth it. It looks good. The levels look great, the ones that I played.
I don't know. I haven't finished all of it yet, but I don't know if they have a robust enough experience to warrant the $10 price tag, especially since they say they're not going to be releasing any more DLC, paid or otherwise. I feel like a lot of the values that, the production value for it could very well warrant that $10 price tag. And as I said, I don't want to have to wait through ads for it, and I don't think that that's part of the Nintendo
You could make two
brand.
versions, as many games do, free version and paid version. I mean, you could also make it clear up front what kind of game this is, where it's going, what you can expect from it. Which has led to a lot of people being very dissatisfied
I feel like whatever other decisions they make in future, they should have been more transparent about what the game was, what it cost, what you should expect.
Well, you expect something from Nintendo because they are a real world-class video game company. A lot of these app games just aren't. They aren't there, and you expect very little from them.
It's a very different model these days, and seeing Nintendo get into it felt like they didn't quite know what they were getting into.
Which is strange because they dominate the handheld console market. I mean, if you compare this to Vita or PSP or whatever, there's no comparison.
Nintendo has been going back gangbusters on their handheld consoles, especially in Japan, but they don't really, mobile phones aren't really huge in Japan. Mobile phone gaming isn't really huge in Japan. it's really huge here, and so
Yeah.
we know a lot of what to expect from
It's
those
also
sort
odd
of.
that it requires an internet connection to work.
Yeah, that
doesn't
is
seem like it
very
should.
odd. I don't like that, especially considering why people play mobile games. People play mobile games because they're on the
waiting,
go.
they're killing time.
They're not somewhere necessarily that has Wi-Fi. Also, sticking with the friend code system on mobile.
I hate this system.
I feel like Nintendo has stuck with it through all these years because it might be safer for kids.
Sure.
There's less of a chance of kids, just going out and meeting whoever on the internet. You have to specifically know somebody to exchange friend codes with them. But it's an awkward system for the rest of us. And if they're trying to appeal to a mass market, they should have done away with the friend code system.
Yeah, I think there were a few misfires on this. I don't know. I mean, it certainly looks like they're not going to try to fix them, at least at a very extensive rate for this particular title. Maybe in the future they'll release a more mobile-friendly title, or at least a version of this game that people who consume mobile games would enjoy more. For now, it seems like a misfire. Nintendo, I know you can do better, right? I don't know this. Maybe.
I have faith.
You
Kim.
have faith?
I have faith.
Good. I fully accept that Nintendo makes moves that I don't fully understand and might not necessarily be fully for me. So I will accept that in talking about this story at least. Audience, have you played Super Mario Run? It looks nice, but did you have a good time? Let us know below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.